A grand hello, beautiful souls. I hope all is well with you. Happy 1010 portal. Let us call in the Supreme Spirit, the Most High, and the Great Spirit to deliver us messages for our greatest, highest good, of the highest vibration, of what do we need to know with 1010 portal. What is manifesting for us all signs. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering over your life. This is the bridge. The rainbow bridge, heaven on earth. New earth. What else are we manifesting? What is coming towards us, star beings? This 1010 portal. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. This is what we've been waiting for. Blessed are those who bear the fruits of God. And first light, beginning a new cycle. Amen. So it's like the sun and all the seasons coming together. And we are going into a new season. Winter is coming. Like this is like the castle. Some of you might be moving into your dream home, going on vacation. Infinite abundance. The harvest is here, and it is a big harvest. All your diligence and hard work is paying off. So be ready to receive. Good job, boo-boo. My cat's gonna come. Supreme Spirit, Great Spirit, Most High. What is manifesting for us, light beings, this 1010 portal? What should we focus on? Love, the fifth element, love. And the most purest of all. Love is all. As long as we transmute it and alchemize it back to love. So do what you love. See another rainbow. Do what you love. For this is going to lead you to your blessings and your abundance. And she's very activated here with the dolphins, very new earth, very high frequency, very love in the waters. And her crown is activated with the Merkaba. So God is fully moving through you. And you are moving for God and Goddess. What do we need to focus on? So focus on the love. Focus on the blessings, Earth Angel. Another rainbow in the wings. And look, she has the world in her hands. She's like, I love you, world life. I love you, world. For this is my playground. And hope, angel's love. And she's holding the world too, and a baby. Some of you might be expecting, at least expecting your wings to be fully active. Well, this is going really nicely. Okay, what other cards should we pull? Okay, what do we need to let go of? What vibration do we need to let go of this 1010 portal? What vibration do we need to let go of, Spirit? Perfection. And I see wisdom here, but I'm going to see to let go of needing to be perfect, because perfection can drain you. We are all exactly, uniquely who we are meant to be and where we are meant to be. And as this wisdom, I see this is let go of searching outside of yourself for the answers, because all the answers and the wisdom lay within. It is time to trust yourself. Trust your gnosis. Trust what you believe in. Trust by your faith, not by your sight. And recovery. You are healed. You know, God is speaking to you, and through God, you're recovering the key to life, the key to these blessings. So you don't need to be perfect, because our imperfections actually make us quite unique. And the wisdom that you seek is already within. You already know the answers, so it's time to start listening to yourself more and see the world in her womb. Trust what you're creating, for God is right there at your right-hand side. And he's like, oh, yes, girl, you got this. You got this. Or man, but you know, you got this. Okay, for this 1010 portal, Supreme Spirit, Great Spirit, Most High, what archetype energies should we be embodying to create all these, to align to all these blessings and this abundance? This card is so big. Whoops. We have servant, light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. We got that card the other time. Addict, helps you recognize and confront your addictive behavior. So we have to see where our attention is going, for it is creating and manifesting it in our life. If there's anything unhealed that we have yet to confront or to name, to lay to rest, this is the time to do it. If you're addicted to negative thinking, negative thoughts, if you're addicted to drama, to doubt, to fear, it's time to release that. And to serve love in its highest of form, from the highest of perspective for the highest good of all. Networker, we got this too. Enhance unity through the sharing of information. Engender social awareness and empathy. It's time to put yourselves out there. Share your story and share your testimony. Oy. Okay. What archetypes are coming in for us to live and work through in the mind? Ooh, female fatal. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when you are dependence. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. I don't know what this means. Highlights the erotic energy of the feminine. Opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. Okay. Yes. So we must keep our heart open. Our heart space is the gateway. You know, just because we might have faced rejection, as God's protection, you know, this will be the final test, especially if you had like a rogue twin or a false counterpart show up in your life and just create such chaos for you. Like, this is going to be the greatest test. Like, can you return to the awareness of empathy? Will you put yourself back out there just for the higher picture, not necessarily in love or in union, because you're already coming into union in yourself? But we can't close off our heart, or else we lose our connection to the higher realms, to love, to the benevolent, loving beings. I'm called to pull this one too. Messiah, serving humanity with humility. Because you've learned, like, you had to be humiliated to be humble, to realize that, you know, what you thought would destroy you didn't. It actually made you so much stronger. And you are going to beat the devil and the negative forces by returning back into your light, into your heart space, and just loving freely. Loving without attachment, loving without expectation. Unconditionally loving, being like, you know, I see that part of the world or that industry or this or that or those people, you know, they were doing the best that they could, and just because they're operating in low vibrations and that's what they know, like I have compassion for them, because like that's gotta suck. Like, at the end of the day, you're the person that healed and forgave and moved forward and kept your heart light on. When these people are still operating in the darkness, still not healing, Like to me, that's sad. That's like a waste of life, you know? And I can only have compassion for those people who behave like that. And visionary, light attributes, capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable to others, willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. And the sun and the moon here, the right hand on her womb, like she's creating. And now you can see through the BS and you can create your vision of your new cycle, of your blessings, of your abundance, where your hope is, where your wisdom is taking you. Like we walk by faith, not by sight. And whatever you're envisioning and visualizing, it's gonna come to being because you have all of creation's power within you. And you're tapped into the God force and the Goddess force. So we must keep our thoughts aligned, our feelings aligned, our visions aligned. We cannot any longer play back the past, or we're going to recreate the past in our present. And we don't want that. We want truth. We want what our truth is. And what we're going to see our truth is where our self-belief and our self-worth is. Unicorn, miracles. Miracles are coming and they are manifesting. For you are a miracle yourself. Like you still standing here strong, working on yourself, believing in the greatness that is your future. That is a miracle. The angels are with you. The angels love. They love to grant you miracles and blessings. Cow, nourishment. And gecko, sensuality. Sensuality is our creative force, and we have snake, transformation. You are transforming into this new cycle. You're shedding your old skin, and you are moving on the earth, fully grounded to the earth. Like when you move, she moves. When she moves, you move. When the cycles change, you begin anew. We have sensuality. 33, what is this number? 37, 33, Christ number. Sensuality, our creative alchemical force, comes from our sensual chakras, our sacral and our sacral. So dance into this vision of you. Feel the romance that life is offering you. You have the ability to create all of your desires. They are already yours. If you can see it, you can be it. And nourishment. Another 3, so 3, 3, 3. Nourishment. It is time to nurture yourself like you've always wanted someone else to do. If you want to be romance yourself. Buy yourself some flowers. Take yourself out to eat. Order something fancy to eat. Get a sexy night wear. Get, that hoodie that you always wanted, that you love. Even if it's not sexy, so to say, it's gonna make you feel nurtured. It's gonna make you feel cozy. Get new bedding. Decorate your room. Do what you can to nurture yourself. Change your diet if you have to. Challenge yourself to work out more, or to go vegetarian, go vegan. Number 9, unicorn miracles, the divine feminine number. Like these 2 unicorns' horns almost look like swords with stars. Like they are protecting you. Nothing can cross you and take away what is destined to be yours. Even though these people have tried and sent all types of spiritual warfare your way, you've kept doing what was righteous and moving forward. And everything is returning back to these people that have tried to cross you and take your divinity. You can't take someone's destiny. You can't take someone's blessings. This is why in this season they are all coming. And as we go into Scorpio season, like there is going to be major death to the old. Like the veil is going to be so thin that spirit is going to take all that is not in alignment to it, and it's going to just obliviate it. Like make it so that it never was. So in this season, as we go into Scorpio, it's important for us to not focus on the drama, focus on what is their karma. We need to let it go. We need to put the death to it, as it came up in one of the last readings. Like death to this stuff is going to be where our power is. Because once we put death to the old, there's only room for the new and these new cycles. And if you're like me, you're ready for all these new cycles. Healing the heart. Your heart still may hurt. It still may skip a beat when you think about all the pain and deceit that was projected onto you. This is where you hold your power, is in your heart. Letting your love grow. Letting your love be what rules you. 5, change. Change is coming. See? And the 5th element, love. 5, 5. Change is here, and your heart is going to explode. God is granting you a new flesh heart, and you deserve it because you've stayed kind, compassionate, caring, loving, even at your own detriment. But you've learned now to put those boundaries up and not just to love so freely to individuals. You'll love freely as in the earth plane, as a new earth, but you don't like as an angel love. You're going to love the angels. You're going to be grateful that you're blessed to be here on this planet at this time, to end all this generational karma. But you know that you don't have to overgive to receive what you're not going to get from somebody that can't love you the way that you love. And that's okay. So you're going to say no to that, and only, yeah, it is what it is. You're going to say no to that, walk away. And you're just going to be like, you know what? It is what it is. I'm going through this doorway, and I'm not looking back. Because thank you. Thank you for teaching me some of my greatest lessons in life. And we're moving up 6, so we're taking forward movements. And it is what it is. It is forgiven. It is behind you. It is a past memory that had to teach you something and it had to teach you so much insight about yourself, to reclaim your power, to know that you were giving your power away. We had to be faced with that. Faced with the rejection, the abandonment, the doubts, the fears, to reclaim what is yours. Like calling back your power from all space, all time, all directions, all realities, all dimensions. Cord cutting, releasing, detaching. And this has brought you a healthy, healed heart. And this is what we need to focus on, is being healthy, healed, and whole. No longer broken, no longer in despair, no longer hurt. Just accepted. Accepting of all that was. And it is what it is. And seeing the light in the darkness. We have a mirror number here, 32. Quieting the mind. And it's time to quiet the mind and enter the heart. I leave the mind and enter my heart, because the mind is always going to try to convince us that the same thing is going to manifest. This is why we have to stay in our heart space, because our heart space is where we're free to vibrate at a high level of love. And when we vibrate at love, our blessings come in. And self-love is the best love. So whatever you have to do to nurture yourself and to feel loved by yourself is what's going to help you get to this new cycle. Because the new cycle is with you. Nobody's coming from the past. They're not invited. You know, walking away from people has been some of our biggest trials and tribulations. Let the heart move free. We have stuck energy. It fell out on the reverse, so we're going to keep it that way. No longer stuck. No longer letting other people's energies and projections keep you where they want you to be. Calling back your energy. See the rainbow again. Clearing your energy. Reversing back energy. Because you're not going to be stuck in somebody else's pigeonhole that they tried to create for you. And you're planning and taking action. You're planning your future and you're taking action to birth that future into reality. You and your spirit team, the angels, God, Goddess, they are all here with you. New Earth is here with you. Cycle, transformation. 5, another 5. The transformation is here. You've made it through all this static and chaos, and now you're like in New Earth, like, oh, this is it. This is what we did. And some of you are calling in friends and colleagues, new friends and new colleagues. You're going to have new relationships without toxic people. Like, the low karma has been cleared, and you're standing in your fresh new beginning, in your new cycle, transformed and ready to only accept in what you put out. And we have the loving woman, because you are the loving woman, and now we're vibrating at such a place that anything else than the loving woman is just going to be, it's going to be just not even accepted. Like, people are going to start to see the Jezebels, like the takers, and this is like men or women. So you are the loving woman, the Empress, so you deserve the whole entire world. Like, you deserve all this fruitful abundance. You probably have a really strong connection with animals and nature, because you're like the mother of all things. Okay, a message from our star beings, our light beings. Star brothers, Taurus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. The masculines are coming into their true divine energy, no longer in distortion or ruled by the devil, the negatives, the lows. You have protection, you have loyalty from our galactic brothers, and the galactic masculine will keep you safe in yourself, because you've activated that within yourself, because you had to go to war with distorted masculines and move them out of your way and put them in their place energetically, to show how distorted, how manipulative, how just disgusting they were. And no longer are you going to settle for that, because you're embodying the Emperor energy in yourself. And when we embody an energy, we can only be met with that energy. We're no longer overgiving, we're detached. It's just like, if you're not giving me what I need, or providing the stability and the care and the love that I need, then you're not for me. And we've called soul gifts and training. It is time to step up. It is time to step up. It is time to own your light attributes. It is time to share your gifts, your story, your testimony. You've healed yourself, so now you're going to be a healer for others. And the world needs you. There's still so many people trapped in the lower densities, that we can only show who we are and be an example of that, to tempt people into the light, to be like, oh, well, that person seems to have what I think I want. How do they do it? And share without having it taken. Share it by being an embodiment of it, of God, of Goddess. Honor your divine feminine energy. See your inner beauty. Love every part of you. And this is what you've had to learn. You've had to learn to love every part of you. Bring light to every part of you. Because like the Goddess and the divine feminine have been trapped away for a very long time, put into submission, used for their love, their energy, their creative force. Like, if you look at our world now, all we have is these feminine fatal. Like, look at Hollywood, WAP, like people have their young girls and kids dancing to WAP. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you have a kid and you're singing WAP? Like, how about we sing about self-love, or anything that could raise the vibration of humanity? But no, because they use music and they use their stupid Hollywood tactics to manipulate us, to keep us stuck in some false version of who we truly are as light beings. Like, I was brainwashed by music, and I created a whole life off of lyrics and music, and it came to my detriment. And I was like, how is this my life? Oh, I manifested it. And that's when my dark night of the soul happened. It was when I had to really take a look at what I created in my world. And the only thing that created it was my influence through music and through unhealed wounds. You know, so now, like, I mostly just listen to music in foreign language, is because, like, I don't know what they're saying. I just like the beat. Prosperity and another rainbow. A gift of money is on its way. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. So let's just create finances by doing what we love, whatever that is. If you really love something, like, your love will be like intoxicating. Like, people will be just buying your product just to feel the love that you put into it. Like, we have to think, even like back in the day, like when people like lived in, you know, villages and there's no major electricity or TV. Like, people like blacksmiths, like seamstresses, performers, you know, gardener or farmers, anything, like people that dyed fabric, like, they all had their artisanal thing that they loved and that they mastered. Sometimes it'd be passed down through family, but they would learn that honorable connection to creating stuff with honor and with integrity. Now we just buy stuff mass produced, and it's like, who's really making that? Somebody being paid way less, somebody that like can't even feed their family, somebody whose fingers are bleeding, like a child who's not even supposed to be at work, supposed to be at school. And then that energy we're bringing into our home, onto our body. And we really need to think about that. Like, and there's so many people that aren't in tune with their spirit or their energy or their soul yet. So then they are so prone to be affected by these lower vibrations because they don't know how to alchemize or how to transmute that energy. And we have healer. You have powerful healing gifts. Have faith in your abilities. Stay true to your path as a healer. Many of you are healers. You're goddess healers, male or female. You're here to heal with the divine mother energy on the planet, and anything you create will have that in it, and people need that. People need that mothering energy, especially after relieving the rule of the dark feminine. Growth. Seek out a mentor or guide. Take baby steps as you grow. Be willing to learn from others. It doesn't have to happen all at once, all overnight, but it will happen step by step. And baby steps are okay. I'm a big believer in baby steps, like, because then you don't get overwhelmed, you don't panic, you don't feel the pressure so much. You just do what you can when you can do it. And that's okay. We all go at our own pace. That's for healing, that's for changing, that's for growing. That's for all of that. Okay, advice from spirit, please. Let me give some advice for this 10-10 portal. 10-10 cycles are changing, and it's an 11, so new things are manifesting. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided, and it is. Like, it's been guided the whole time by your higher self, your ancestors, God, Goddess. You will not be led astray again because you had to learn to really look at things with open eyes and an open third eye. Embracing the future. I step into the future with an open heart. Yes. Your heart is open. You're going to keep it open. And look, she's going through this doorway. It's like she's the key and she's manifesting through all these waters. Your subconscious is clear, and now you do not need to fear people's projections on you, people's hatred towards you, because you are doing what they can't do. That's on them. That's their free will. Your free will is for you and you alone. And that goes for everybody. Renewing your life. Radiant vitality is filling my life. Clutter. Kicking all the clutter in your mind down the, whatever this is, cliff, and being like, I'm done with it. No longer. If you're not raising me up, thoughts, memories, patterns, beliefs, If it's not bringing you to these blessings, to this abundance, and to this open heart, then it's gotta go. It's gone. It's no longer here. Like, bye. Even if you have to stop watching certain TV shows, certain streaming things, listening to certain music that you know only makes you sad or depressed or brings down your vibration, then you're kicking it, cutting it out. If you only want to eat cereal, then you're just going to eat cereal. It might not be the most nutritious thing, but it's what you want to do. Or maybe you just want to go on a fruit diet. Then you're going to go on a fruit diet because it's going to make you feel good. And that's up to you to decide. Nobody else can tell you. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Yes, it does. So any product that you're making, anything that you're going to be putting out into the earth, into the world, to create abundance for yourself and blessings for yourself is going to make a difference in those who find your products. Like, some of you are going to be shining worldwide, globally. Like, honestly, you're going to make a difference in so many people's lives, especially like you multicultural, bilingual, you know, deep-seated healers here that have gone through so much. Your testimony is going to be someone else's inspiration. Your lessons that you're going to share are going to be someone else's wisdom. Like, when we share our lessons, people gain wisdom. And this is why storytelling is so ancient. I might do tarot. Okay. Advice, please. Supreme Spirit, Most High, Great Spirit. This deck is real big. 11 ones. That's 10. What? Divine creation code Starborn. Archetypes, Devas, sacred geometry. Coming back into divine alignment, like your soul is home and it is free to shine. Like, this is what it was all for. This is what this 1010 is. Like, and then we have a 4, which is, to me, stability and foundation. Share space, telepathy, co-creation, communing, honoring. It's time to share your gifts. It's time to show the world who you are and what people can become when they do inner healing, when they vibrate on high frequencies, when they are one with God and Goddess, when they let their inner world create their outer world, not their outer world defy their inner world. Release control, divine will, oceanic consciousness. This is the subconscious and the unconscious. Like, we've cleared out all the ancestral crap, and now we have a free flow of mind power to create the new earth. Cosmic circles, creating sacred space. Embrace unlimited possibilities. And there's more sacred geometry there. You are unlimited possibilities. You are infinite in your mind, in your heart, in your love, in your ability to create. For some of us, it might take us more we might need more momentum to get us there, but it will come. It just means that we've come and signed up to clear more karma in this life than other people. But every time that we activate the collective. And when we do something, it makes a way for so many other people to like find that vibe and make it their own. It's like when you're driving in the snow, and like you don't want to go in the high snow. You want to go on the tracks that are already there, because like people already pushed down that snow, and it's easier for you to drive through that snow because of the people that came before you. You know, we're all gonna get to where we're going. And anytime that you see in the external world something that you want to manifest for yourself, that's the universe showing you, like, yeah, like, it's coming. Like, it's already yours. Like, you're aligning to it. Divine alignment. And that's what we all are doing, is coming into divine alignment. Dolphin Bay, Lemurian origin, flow, timeless, adaptable, free. Take your time. Take your time. Take those baby steps. Take the time to rediscover who you are and what you want and what you desire. And Lemurian Shaman, shadow dissolving in gaze of truth. Going beyond fear, initiation. This is New Earth. And another dolphin. And the DNA strands are so gold. Like you've been activated to your golden self. Your shadow is dissolving and integrating into yourself because you had to face your shadow. You had to face the broken parts of yourself and reclaim them and make them whole within you. You're no longer going to be fearful. You're no longer going to feel the fear people are putting on you or wishing upon you because they themselves are scared. This is it. Like, you're being initiated into the shaman, into the healer rites. Like, your spirit team is with you. With the butterfly here, we have more transformation. And we have this, like, wand of God with the lotus on top, with the DNA wrapped around it, just activated, lit. Like, you are a light one, a bright one, a star seed from the heavens here onto the earth. Advice from Spirit, please. We'll see what card comes out, and then we'll see what the message is. Sharing, 33 again. There is giving and receiving and receiving and giving. There is giving in receiving and receiving and giving. Equal give and take. The balance is being restored. What you've given is coming back to you to be received. So you just must align to being receptive. It might not come in the places and the forms that you imagined it or expect it, but that's why we have to detach from that. God will give it to us in infinite ways, infinite possibilities. Where is that? Wow. Infinite possibilities, wherever that is. And that's coming. Because you stayed with your heart open, you've given the love. It just, nobody else could give it back to you at that time. So now it's the season of receiving. All that was lost will be returned because you deserve it. And that's another Jesus Christ number, like birth Christ in the flesh through your own vessel. This is beautiful. Nunde, truth. You're starting to see the truth of who you are in your own reflection. No longer listening to the truth of other people, of what your parents thought to teach you, what school, society, what social settings have tried to teach you. You're going to be your own being. And we have like the volcanic ashes over here. Putting fire to the old you and standing in the truth, in the true you. This is time. This is time for you to be your uniquely birthed self. To be your best friend, to be your soulmate, to be your lover, to be your reason, to be your motivation. It is time for you to shine, beloved. Nobody else can shine like you. Nobody else can shine for you. And gang, sister. I love that. Gang, sister. Resistance. You're not resisting your manifestation of you anymore. You're not resisting standing out. You're not resisting being different than everybody. You're no longer trying to fit in or cloak yourself in being normal, because you know that you're not normal. You are like a gang, a spiritual gangster. Sarah, that has come here, Sarah's the daughter of Christ, you know. But you've come here to just blow out all the norms, all the social norms out of the water. Like, you're doing it for the future, for the all. And this is amazing. And the more that you can be your unique self, the better that the world will be, because we need you. We need you to be your truth. Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, this fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. So surrender to the natural flow. You know, if your mind starts racing, drop back into your heart. Don't let the mind convince you of what you think is true. You need to feel what is true now through your heart, through your heart space. And that can take a lot of effort because we haven't been trained that. We've been trained to just be over distorted logical or just go with what's outside of ourselves. But now it's time for our truth to teach us. Advice from Spirit. 7th chakra, energy center, affirmation. I am connected to the highest good and the greatest love. The energy is available to me whenever I choose to tap into it. So that is it. Get out of your head and into your love, into your heart. 5th chakra, energy center, affirmation. I am able to speak and hear the truth. So with those I ams, like make sure that what you follow, what follows behind those I ams is what is going to bring you peace and high vibes. Like, I am blessed. I am abundant. I am unique. I am a servant to the Most High. I'm a slayer of evil. I am a projection of love, of the highest love, of God and Goddess's love. Let's just get a message from the GOD. No one who practices deceit will dwell in my house. No one who speaks falsely will stand in my presence. Psalms 101:7. Oh, there's a 1 and a 1. So yes, the past is behind us. Because we've said no, now divine can protect us and keep all those evil doers away from us. Like, they're not invited. They can't sit with us. Simple as that. Above all, love each other deeply because love covers over a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. Love is your superpower. It's time to own it. Every word of God is flawless. He is a shield to those who take refuge in him. Proverbs 35. Keep surrendering to God. Keep having him as your refuge and goddess. He's there to protect you. All he sees is you, and all he does is love you. As long as we love him and we surrender to him, he can work through us and work in our lives. The Lord is my strength and my shield. My heart trusts in him, and he helps me. My heart leaps for joy, and with my song I praise him. Psalms 28:7. All praises to the Most High. Like, yes. See? God's talking. I was like, yes, child. You are mine. Be with me now. Okay, to close out, I'm going to just take this last. Oh, okay, there we go. Truths unveiled. There are times when appearances of people, places, and things are deceptive. You will sense this when something feels uncomfortable within you. When you notice feelings of anxiety or doubt within you, you may think there is something wrong with you, but actually, you are intuitively sensing that all is not as it appears to be. Trust what you feel, not what appears to be. So listen to that intuition. Your feelings, your intuition will reveal to you any deception. And now you know not to ignore it. You know to focus on it and to feel it and to trust it. Because the devil is a liar. And, you know, anything that he sends towards you, you're going to feel it and you're going to know it. And you're going to shut that down. You go, strong warrior. Serpent of fire. Do not access your current ability based on past standards, as they no longer apply to you. You are stronger and more powerful now than you have been before. You need to learn afresh what you are capable of. And Isis helps you now. The Divine Mother helps you now. So yes. We cannot create from past behaviors or past experiences. We have to open it for the new. Abundance of Sothis. Abundance in many forms is increasing and flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be freely delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. So yes, it is time to open the gates and to create new forms of income, more channels of abundance to flow to you. Keep at it. If you have wisdom, share it. Share your talents, your love, and yourself. It is free to do so. So this is a new cycle and the completion of the old. This is our time. And then we have King of Autumn, which I think is the King of Wands. Compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and gifted. Yes, you are. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Yeah, new. Everything is opening up. 2, Spring. A bright future manifested through hard work and creativity. Partnering up with others who share your dreams. Great progress being made. Amen. And the 10 of Summer. An emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends. Raising children wisely. People you can trust. And the 4 of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely. Achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. Help out those who are less fortunate. This is saying that the better that you do, the more that you should help others. Because you can. Because God has gifted you so much that why not pass it on? And everything that you are believing in is manifesting. For some, that's new love, a new job, a new partnership, family, friends that you can trust. And it's coming. It might not be blood family, but it will be chosen family. And we have the Star. Look to the future with hope and optimism, the power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. You've healed, and now it is time to shine. Happy 10/10 portal, y'all. Yeah, it's exciting. Goodbye to the old, hello to the new. Many blessings to you. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for being here, and I wish you all a life full of delight. And dream, because have faith in your dreams, because all is coming to fruition. Don't give up on yourself now. This is the time to believe. Love you. Bye. Happy 10/10.